Welcome, students! Welcome to this explainer on generative AI applications. Now, I know there is just a massive buzz around artificial intelligence right now, and honestly, you're probably wondering what it all actually means for you. Well, I'm here to tell you that this isn't just about cool new gadgets or fleeting tech trends. What we're looking at today is literally a sneak peek into your future careers. Whether you're aiming to be an artist, a doctor, a software engineer, or a global business leader, the tools we're going to explore are completely reshaping the landscape of what's possible. So let's dive right in. Take a second and really ask yourself, what does AI mean for your future? I want you to picture your absolute dream job. Maybe you're directing a massive blockbuster film, maybe you're the scientist discovering a life-saving medicine, or perhaps you're designing the next big hit video game. Whatever that dream is, it's time to start thinking about generative AI not as some, sci-fi robot coming to take your job, but as your ultimate co-pilot. It's a tool that takes your creativity and problem-solving skills and just amplifies them, letting you work faster and dream bigger than ever before. Think of today's explainer as a quick tour through a future career fair. We'll be visiting 5 different pavilions. First up, the AI Creative Studio. Second, Sounds and Virtual Worlds. Third, Text, Translation, and Code. Fourth, Healthcare and Finance. And finally, number 5, AI in your classroom. Let's get moving. Stepping into our first pavilion now, Section 1, the AI Creative Studio, Art, Video, and Fashion. Okay, so imagine you've got this wild idea for a painting. Let's say a neon-lit futuristic city, or maybe a cyberpunk cat casually reading a book. But there's a catch. You've literally never picked up a digital brush in your life. Well, tools like Dolly and Midjourney can take your simple text prompts and turn them into breathtaking, original artwork in an instant. And the crazy thing is, it's not just for beginners. Professional digital artists are using AI as this ultimate brainstorming partner. It allows them to experiment with entirely new styles, crazy textures, and abstract combinations they might never have dreamed up on their own. It basically visually outputs your wildest ideas in seconds. But hey, this creative partnership goes way beyond just still images. Over in the fashion and design world, AI isn't just drawing clothes. It's actively predicting massive clothing trends, generating really complex textile patterns, and even powering virtual fitting rooms that give you instantly tailored styling suggestions. And what about the film industry? Text-to-video tools are generating incredibly detailed storyboards, animating characters, and designing special effects with hyper-realistic backgrounds. It can even auto-generate the in-between frames for animations to speed up the whole process. It's honestly like having an entire Hollywood production crew sitting right inside your laptop. All right, let's head over to our second pavilion, Section 2, Sounds and Virtual Worlds, Gaming and Music. Platforms like Iva and MuseNet are now literally composing music from scratch. You can generate a full classical symphony, a smooth jazz beat, or my personal favorite, a heavy metal song about doing your homework just by typing in a mood or a basic prompt. Think about the amount of time this saves musicians. Instead of staring blankly at an empty sheet of music, an artist can use AI to instantly produce a background score or a bass melody, and then build their own unique human artistry right on top of it. And for all you gamers out there, your virtual worlds are about to get infinitely bigger. AI is crafting these deeply immersive 3D characters, generating massive artistic landscapes, and driving incredibly creative level design. But here's the most fascinating part. AI is starting to adapt storylines on the fly based on exactly how you play the game. It even generates dynamic background music that shifts and changes with the action happening on your screen. It is making virtual and augmented reality experiences completely unprecedented. Okay, let's pivot away from the creative arts for a second and enter our third pavilion. It's highly logical, but just as mind-blowing. Section 3, Text, Translation, and Code, Writing and Software. For any aspiring software engineers listening, the whole development lifecycle has completely changed. It basically works like this now. Step 1, you just type out what you want the program to do in plain, everyday English. Step 2, the AI actually generates the computer code, converting your natural language instructions into a working reality. And step 3, debugging and documentation. The AI helps you hunt down those annoying bugs and even writes the manual explaining how the whole thing works. You see, you're no longer just a typist hammering out lines of code. You're the architect, directing the AI to build the software for you. Or, imagine running a massive global business straight out of your dorm room. AI can draft your emails, reports, and presentations in a matter of seconds. It transcribes your virtual meetings in real time, so you literally never miss a single detail. And this is huge. It instantly translates your text into multiple languages with spot-on, perfect grammar and tone. Traditional language barriers simply don't exist anymore when your AI copilot is handling all that cross-cultural communication flawlessly, right in real time. Moving right along, let's transition into our fourth pavilion where things get extremely serious. Section 4, Revolutionizing Healthcare and Finance, High-Stakes Impact. In the medical field, AI is genuinely acting as a life-saving assistant. It enhances X-rays, MRIs, and CT scans to help radiologists detect microscopic tumors, tiny fractures, or abnormalities that a human eye could so easily miss. Meanwhile, on the research side, AI models are generating entirely new molecular structures, which are basically the complex blueprints for brand new medicines. By predicting drug interactions and how effective a treatment will be, AI is drastically slashing the time it takes to discover and test new drugs. Ultimately, that means life-saving treatments get to the patients who desperately need them much, much faster. And over in the finance world, AI is this absolute analytical powerhouse. It automates those dense, super complicated financial reports and analyzes massive market patterns to help build out complex trading strategies. But crucially, it's also protecting your future bank accounts. It uses what we call synthetic or computer-simulated transaction data to train modern security systems. This lets banks spot and block incredibly sophisticated fraud before it ever even happens. It does all the heavy analytical lifting so financial professionals can make better, faster decisions. All right, for our fifth and final pavilion, let's bring this industry tour right back home to your immediate, everyday environment. Section 5. AI in your classroom, education and learning. I want you to think of AI as your own infinitely patient 24/7 personal tutor. Stuck on some impossibly dense textbook chapter at midnight? We've all been there. AI can take those complex topics and break them down into a simplified summary, create custom flashcards on the fly, and even generate practice quizzes tailored exactly to how your specific brain works. It is completely transforming education by personalizing the entire learning experience. Mastering difficult subjects on your own schedule has literally never been easier. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with one absolutely crucial question. How will you leverage generative AI to build your future? Today, we've seen it paint pictures, compose music, write software, discover life-saving drugs, and even tutor students. But the one thing it cannot do is supply your unique human perspective, your personal passions, and your dreams. Please, do not view this technology as a replacement for your skills. View it as the ultimate collaborative tool for your very own unique career journey. The future truly belongs to those who learn to work alongside AI. Thanks so much for joining me on this tour, and keep exploring.